we've got a £40 mystery box, or in this case mystery bag, from Portsmouth Tarantulas. We'll just see what we've got, then we'll probably set them up in new enclosures, and I think I'll tag on a quick feeding video at the end. So first up is a Hapalopus species Columbia large, or pumpkin patch as I'll be calling it for the rest of this video, and this one's valued at £15. I'll just pop this open to see if we can see anything, and no, not really. Okay, we'll go on to the next small vial. It is a Chilobrachys Dyscolus, or Vietnam blue. We might as well go for the big one, as the surprise is kind of ruined with the top down view, but it's an Avicularia, or common pink toe, and that's £30. Last up we've got the Darlingi, or East African horn baboon, for 14 quid. This one's also got a decent bit of size to it, so yeah, really happy with that. Okay, we're going to start things off here with a pumpkin patch. Let's just open this up, and yeah, we still can't see anything, so I'm going to have to dig this one out a little bit. Let's get this web ball out of the way. There we go. And I'm just going to try and get behind her with the tweezers. Probably should have used a paintbrush or something else for this, but we'll make do. And there we go. Might as well use up this substrate as well, waste not, want not, and all that. And I'll also reuse the label. There we have it. Nice, really simple setup. Okay, that's one down, 3 to go. Here is the Chilobrachys Dyscolus, or Vietnam blue, and this one will definitely need to be dug out. These are like the ultimate pet holes, but they do make these really impressive web tunnels. Could take a little bit of time. I've got to be a bit careful not to crush or lose the spider, so I'll probably just jump ahead in the video. And okay, I can see the tarantula, but she's right at the bottom, and I can't get in there with my tweezers just because of the shaped end. Probably should have used a paintbrush or some straight tweezers or something. Okay, I'm going to give up. It's not really worth the risk of crushing her. We'll just leave the vial in there, and she'll come out on her own when she's ready. So yeah, halfway done. Okay, for this one I'm going to use a brass plast tub. It's not ideal, they tend to like the tunnel, so a deeper enclosure would be better, but this is just a temporary setup, so it'll work just fine. We should get some nice webbing instead of the tunnels. Here she is, and this one could be a little bit tricky. These are quite flighty, and not in the best place for doing this. I've got loads of clutter on my desk, so if she gets away, it could be a nightmare trying to catch her, so we'll be a bit careful, take some time. Okay, let's try this way, and that was close. Get the lid on now. Poke her back so I don't squish her, and that's it. 3 down, 1 to go. Okay, here's a quick update on the little Avic. He's drank a little bit of water and seems to be doing well now. I've also put this plant in to give a bit more cover, and tomorrow or later today I'll probably add some more cork bark and a bit more moss. Here's a little horned baboon, and she's not really done anything yet, not set up home properly. But if you look at this one, the abdomen is really small, so I'm probably going to feed her tomorrow or maybe tonight. I'm kind of hoping she'd build a bit more of a web tunnel before I try feeding, but we'll see. Okay, here's the pumpkin patch, and as you can expect, it's a pet tub of dirt, so we won't see much in this one. And then finally, might as well do a quick update on this. It's the Dyscolus. Yeah, we've got lots and lots of webbing in one night, which is really impressive for such a tiny little spider. Okay, today we're going to feed them for the first time. I'm going to start with the tiny slings, and I'm just going to pre-kill some wax worms. We'll just cut them in half and drop them in. I'd much rather do this for slings than try messing around with flightless fruit flies or pinhead crickets or anything like that. Those little tiny bugs are just a nightmare to deal with, so this is just easier and better. Next up, the Darlingi. We've got a little cricket, so I'm going to try and tongue feed to reduce the risk of the bug freaking her out and her bolting off somewhere. Trying to get the cricket's legs to tickle that little bit of web, but it's kind of hard to see through the camera. Okay, last up we have the pink toad. Hopefully we'll get a nice feeding shot from this one. Anyway, so I'm going to do the same as I did with the horned baboon. We're just going to get the cricket's legs to tickle the web, and that seems to have got his attention, and nice. So that was my mystery box from Portsmouth Tarantulas. For 40 quid we got a nice selection worth about £67. Pretty happy with everything we got. I'll probably do an update on these in a couple of months once they've grown a bit and probably settled into their homes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end, throw a like, subscribe for more, and do all that usual algorithm stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.